There we go. I'm going to start that again because I didn't hit record. So good morning, beautiful team, and welcome to our Sunday, April 19th Coach Hangout.
Good morning.
Turn the music off here. So I hope everyone had a chance to catch the Super Saturday recording yesterday if you weren't on. I did just post the recap in the Coach Hub. There's also one in the Empower Squad Coach Hub, but lots of exciting things. I am most excited about the program because I think it's going to be awesome. And the bevy drink, which isn't in Canada yet, but we'll get it eventually. So I'd love to know what else everyone is excited about. But before I ask that, just two really quick announcements. So the first one is that next Sunday is the kickoff of BOD groups. So I will, as soon as it starts, my guess is that it'll start on Saturday night, to be honest. They usually do that. It's usually the night before. So on Saturday, Sunday, I will start setting up my first BOD group. And then we'll see how that goes. I was hoping to do it this week, right, Max, because of prep week for 410 rounds, but it is what it is. We could do like a prep week theme this week in the Challenge Tracker app. And then
good chance maybe just to let everybody know it's coming.
Yeah, exactly. So leading up into that, the BOD groups, I really loved, if you didn't watch the video, it is on Vimeo and we can post the link. I love how simple it's going to be.
It's super simple.
All just in our Beachbody On Demand app. Even just for us as to set up the groups, it's through Beachbody On Demand. Like, it can't get more simple than that. So I love that they did that. The only other thing that I would like some input on is the free group, because I kind of have been just taking the reins with it, but I think that we can definitely regroup and have a theme in there. Maybe we want to focus on hydration. Maybe we want to focus on, I don't know. I'm totally open to suggestions. I don't feel like it's my group. I feel like it's our team's group, and I would really like some input on what's happening over there. So those are my two only things that I wanted to suggest. And then the thinkific site, if we want to do that, I would be open to doing it on Wednesday at 4 p.m. or I could do Friday probably around the same time.
Wednesday at 4 works.
Okay. And that's 4 my time. So that would be like 5 for Jasmine. I don't know how many hours ahead you are, Ash. Are you 2? Is it 11 for you right now? Okay. Yeah, so then it would be 4 p.m. Wednesday, if you guys want to do that. We'll plan for about an hour. So thinkific. All right, so those are my announcements. What's everyone most excited about after yesterday?
I'm excited for the mixed berry. I love introducing a new flavor of Energize in there, especially mixed berry for sure. Because then you can make nice pick-me-up little cocktails with that. You know what I mean? Like mix some other fizzy drink with it to spruce it up for your afternoon, especially for summer. I think it'd be really awesome.
Yeah, I think that's why I was excited about the bevy one, because I use those Energy packs. I don't know if you guys have them in the US, but I put them in my water all the time. It's like vitamin C and electrolytes and stuff like that. Yeah. So I was excited about the bevy drink too for that reason.
Where do you find the recap?
I will find the recording. Yeah. I did post it in the free to be just a written with a picture in the free to be Coach Hub, literally 20 minutes ago. So it should be near the top there. Who else?
I'm looking forward to that program.
I know, right?
No, I don't know her at all. I didn't do Clean Week. I don't know Megan at all. But that little blip of the program, she's right? I thought, I didn't know what to expect, but I think she's going to be good.
Yeah.
I remember doing Clean Week once, and I thought, okay, Clean Week, this will be a walk in the park. But that Clean Week, totally kind of whipped your butt a little bit. Hey, these are your muscles. This is what's going on, So when I saw this premiere, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's a 3-week program and it goes back to back. And I think that's perfect. And there's jump roping. So I'm really excited about that.
I think it's going to be good.
Yeah,
I think this will be a really good program for to really reach that younger demographic too.
For sure.
Like that's where I really see the this sort of being a good focus to push on that 20 to 30 demographic.
Jasmine just
For
lit
those-
up with a big smile.
Well, don't you agree, Jasmine? Like it's gonna, you know, that type of trainer is gonna really like fire up that age group, which
For sure, yeah.
I'm trying to get someone to join as a coach, and I was like, I heard that one, I was like, oh, this would be so. She loves bar, but she's been kind of waffling about joining as a coach. And I'm like, you got to do it. There's so much good stuff coming up, so
Yeah.
we'll see.
No, with
When
the
in
bod
their own
groups,
time.
man, they're gonna be so much easier to like do. And the thing I love most about it is it's not in Facebook anymore, so there's not those distractions. Because people go to Facebook to try to look for something or like try to be a part of the whatever group, but then like they're probably off to something else. So like, how do you really engage in the group? Plus, it makes us more exclusive, which is always like a selling perk because everybody likes to be like exclusively a part of something. It's just whatever.
Tamara, do you see us running this as all of us or each? Because I know you can do co-admins. So I find the biggest thing that I notice is that it's just so hard to get people engaging. You know, and they show the sizzle trailer. They've got like all these moms and they're all checking into their bod group and it all looks so great. But how do we create that real community where you want people to check in? Is it that we need more coaches? I don't know. So what's your thoughts on how we move forward on this?
I think the transition, honestly, is to get as many people that are in the My Challenge Tracker app into one group on the bod groups, because we do have a fair amount of, you know, I would say there's at least 30 to 40 people every day that check in. So out of 100, right? So there are 100 people in the group. And then from there, we could branch off to other ones. But I think in the beginning, getting everyone into one is going to be more valuable for people.
Yeah.
That's my thought. I don't know.
Also,
That's not going to get me the free flight to wherever he's flying people to. You heard about that, right?
No.
Oh, his thing is that the coaches that, so if like my personally sponsored coaches, if I have the most personally sponsored coaches out of, I think there's 5 people, there's 5 or 10 people, he's doing the private jet. Like he's actually going to come and fly you to, it was supposed to be Summit, which obviously isn't happening. So then he talked about leadership. And then he was like, whatever the next event is, I will fly you. And I think there was like up to 10 guests in a private jet to the next event.
Wow.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, that's his like mini competition.
And what do you have to do to get there?
Their personally sponsored coaches have to open a bod group. They have to start a bod group.
Whoever has the most personally sponsored groups, your coach is opening their own bod group.
Yeah, exactly. So
that would be cool.
yeah, I don't think we're going to be competing against Angie. Not Angie Glenn, Angie Belmer. We love you, Angie Glenn.
5,000 sponsored
Right?
coaches.
But that's not, to me, that's not the point. But I do think it would be cool. Like we can still do, you know, like one big team group, and then you guys are more than welcome to like branch off and do your own mini groups, because people can push their notification, like push it through to both groups so easily and just flip through. Like Clarissa was watching the video yesterday and she's like, I feel like it's like Facebook.
Yeah.
In an app, in a different app, but it's way better and it's all for health. That's really cool. So.
Wow, you did me a video? Wow.
Well, okay, then I need to redo it if she thinks I did her well, because I did not do her well. Oh my gosh! It's like its own private app! It's like Facebook!
Kids. Okay, now everyone's up.
Yeah, my house just woke up.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, is that you can pretty much post one thing and then it tells you what other, like what groups you can put it all in, right? So say if we have a big one and then all of us have our individual ones, well then we can all be active in all groups at the same time. And as long as you're doing like similar workouts, but even just logging shakes and just like showing that you worked out, I think would still be showing the support for everybody's group so that their challengers see that there's like this activity in it and like get excited, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And I do feel like it's good for us to play around with setting up our own group anyway. So
Yeah,
I will set up the big one initially, and then we can invite people to it, and you let me know. Like, I think it'll be easy enough that I can just get all the email addresses that are there and get them the invite to the group. And then from there, you guys make your own groups with your own little people, like group of people in it too, so that you can play around with how it works. That would be my recommendation, but then you're in both. So,
Awesome.
you like the twinsies today? Yes?
Yeah, I was just noticing that you're twinning out.
But they'll say you're 640, so I had to get them.
Not bad. They're cute.
Yeah. What else? What else?
How long do you think it'll take to get bevies in Canada?
He said it was July, right, in the US? Hopefully like a month.
And I was like, we
Okay.
cannot even order across the line because
Yeah.
otherwise we had to get.
I know you can't
the
even get
package
it.
and get
Can't even get
quarantined.
it. Can't even go get it, right?
So
But
we
you
need to
saw
get a
the
coach in.
lineup, eh? At Easter
For what?
weekend? Did you see the
No.
pictures of the lineup of people going across the border?
Oh no.
Oh, it was ridiculous. And the ferries were 99% full.
We thought the border was closed for tourism.
So I was like, what's going on?
So who's our US coaches in this group?
Ashley
Anybody?
is? That's it.
So
Right.
Ashley can mail it to us.
Yes.
Ashley
And-
can
and
mail us.
Dakota is
all
doing very
bevies.
well for COVID. I just saw today.
Yeah.
You guys
yeah.
don't have, she's in Dakota.
Oh.
You only have like 560 cases.
Yeah. I mean, it's not gotten to the point where we need to wear, like, we have to wear masks when we go outside or anything, or, you know, so it's
Yeah,
we're getting it under control. So it's nice.
that's good.
Yeah.
That's very good.
Good job, Dakota.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. So who else? Who else is excited about what did they talk about?
Oh, caramel, salted caramel.
Salted
like,
caramel.
it's gonna be unicorn flavor, like bubble gum and what else? Cotton candy. No, I want those
She
flavors.
was thinking about like how last summer Starbucks came out with those frappuccinos that were like
Super colorful.
pink and blue and
The unicorn
Yeah.
ones?
Yeah.
that was like
I wa-
1,200 calories in
I
a
wanted
tall.
that in Shakeology.
So
I kind of wonder whether it'll be too sweet.
Yeah.
I'm-
I
I
don't
just
know.
wonder what you're gonna
I-
make it with.
I love salted caramel. Like it's my go-to ice cream. It's like number one. But I just wonder what's gonna turn like into a Shakeology. But I guess it's like a frappuccino, and I would order a salted caramel frappuccino, no problem.
So what would you mix it with?
I would
Ice cream.
assume almond milk.
Almond milk to make it like ice
Nutty.
cream?
Yeah, I mean it would probably just be like almond milk and ice, but yeah, I guess if I love salted caramel frappuccinos, it'd be the similar
Yeah.
thing, right?
I wonder if you could mix like your own coffee.
Oh yeah.
Almost.
Yeah.
You know.
To make
But
like a salted caramel frappuccino.
yeah, or something. I don't know. That probably would. I don't know.
Sure.
I Google that.
Fix coffee in their face.
GTS. Google that.
GTS. GTS. So
Hey, dude, Marco.
what? Margot's pretty quiet over there.
I know. What's going on?
He always is. Well, on
It's
a
because
group
she doesn't
call.
want to steal. She doesn't want to steal the floor.
Yeah, it's a slippery slope.
I'm just listening in. I'm still trying to learn everything, but I have a new Emerald coach, which is great.
Yes.
Yeah, Ash, not Ashley, Ash. And I have a new coach named Tammy,
Yeah.
who I was hoping
Yay.
might pop on, but she's not on here right now. But she just signed up yesterday, so I probably
It's probably okay.
She's a
make it
client
work.
already,
Well, I asked her
right?
to join, but brand spanking new. So
Is
yeah, she
one of
was.
the-
Yeah,
She was
she's
a
she's a
client.
great
She's
lady.
in
and
She's in the Challenge Tracker app, I believe.
Yes, she is she works at Hillcrest Elementary School. I think she's one of the admin ladies there, and her husband's a sheriff or police officer anyways in Abbotsford. And yeah, she's been doing it as a customer since September, but she loves it. So I kept saying, you might want to be a coach. You might want to think about being a coach. And she finally messaged me yesterday and said, okay, I'm going to be a coach. And that was it. So,
Awesome,
and then
Margot.
I have 2 other late chat with today, both who were former Fitness World teachers. And see, one of them is, I don't even know, but we've been just chatting. And the other one is Samira, who I went to school with. And hopefully they might be open to it. So I'm doing what I can, and then I'll figure out how to post it, because I want to post about Ashley being Emerald like ASAP, because she's been Emerald now for 4 days. So but there was the image I was trying to find was this sort of ghost shadow image that was on.
I'm going to show you right now, because I'm sure that you're not the only one who has this question. So
No.
all I do is I have a picmonkey account. Picmonkey is free.
Yes,
Picmonkey.com. So now in my hub,
I just got it. Yeah.
In my hub, I have the overlay, but literally all I do, if you look at, so I just welcomed Sasha to the team, and all I do, can you see here how many pictures I have?
Yeah.
On here, like I literally just take a new photo and chuck it on, and then adjust it, and so put Maggie. Okay, so here, I will teach you how I do this. So I have
welcome Maggie
picture that I airdrop them between my phone and my laptop. It's gonna come to my laptop, makes a little sound that says doo-doo-doo, letting me know that it's coming. Now I go to the picture.
Oh, she's right there.
No, don't ruin my system. I go to the picture and I literally just drag the picture into it says, it gives you 2 options. One is, this first one is to create its own new image, and the second one is to add to the current image. No, it doesn't let me do it because when it airdrops it as something else. So you have to.
So Tamara, where's the background? Where do we get this? The underlay?
You have to make it, and I will show you how in just a second. So I'm going to export it as a JPEG because otherwise it doesn't let me put it. Save. And now if I go to, it should be in my desktop. Now I can add.
Is picmonkey?
Picmonkey is free. So we're gonna.
No, it's on a computer.
Yes. If you can get the app, which just literally stores like a hub. So I can move photos back and forth, but I can't do any editing on the app. So now all I do from this is I just move the layer, right? So I just put Maggie behind, and then I go here and I say,
Maggie Lynn.
Maggie. Done. Picture is done. Download and save. So in order to make it, you would go create new. You would go to a blank canvas. You can do a Facebook post, it's fine. Call it like new coach welcome. Create. And you're going to go to the background color because you want to make sure that it's transparent. You click on transparent so that it's so the little gray and white dots make sure that it's transparent. Then you're going to add a graphic. So all you're going to do is go to basic, which is you want to use the rectangle. You put it down at the bottom, drag it, change it to white, fade it, which isn't on here, it's on here. Fade is here. Sorry, fade is here. So I'm going to fade it so that it's not so dark. Then the Empower Squad logo is in the hub. So I would then, back to my basics, I'm going to add an image from my hub, and I have them all saved in here. So the Empower Squad logo will be here somewhere, and it is in the hub. Did I miss it? There we go. Add image. Drag it, and then you would just add the save, and then you want to save it as a PNG file, not as a JPEG, because then it will save it in your hub, and you can literally just drop your pictures into this one. And then you can have something where now when I have a new coach, all my recognition pictures are here. So in this folder, keep going, keep going. Right, so I have Empower Squad welcomes, I have Success Starter Month 1, I have Emerald Promotion. For the month 1, month 2, I just have to change the number. But these are all, when I click on this and go to edit copy, it's gonna open it with the gray, the checkered background, because it's a PNG file, not a JPEG, okay? That's the only way. And I tried to send it to you, Margot, but it doesn't, it just converts it to a JPEG automatically through your phone. So it won't send. So it's just playing around with PicMonkey a little bit in order to have that template that you then literally just put a picture in. So if I wanted to now add Maggie to this one as an Emerald coach, I just drag the picture in.
Skyrocketing. I said, man, Maggie's just skyrocketing.
Maggie, I know,
right?
she's a new coach. Now she's the
Emerald in 1 hour.
Emerald in 1 hour. And I can change the size of it, so I can make her bigger so that it fills the page, or I can crop the canvas. And then I just put her, like drag her below the layers, and there it is. Right, so in the layers on the left-hand side, that's where you move things. You know, I can go up, I can move it down. That's where you would move it.
Wow, okay. I didn't know how to do that. I always do in Fonto.
But then on Fonto, it sometimes changes it to a JPEG.
Yeah, and Tamara fired me in Fonto. She doesn't like it anymore. Yeah, I got fired. So now PicMonkey is the thing. Just
standards, right? My standards have gone up. Anyway, that's just a really simple.
Watch out, Clarissa.
I know, right? I gotta keep buying her shirts, so at least she likes me for that.
Yeah. Anybody else? Did that help, Margot? It was good. Like, you can always, it's recording, so you can always go back and rewatch it, because I know that I went through it fast. But there are just certain things that I find you can't do on here that are going to make it look nice.
When do you get your computer back, Margot?
She still has it. I just sent her a message this morning. I think that she did her last test yesterday. So hopefully I'll get it back today. I have been working without a laptop for, well, since I started. So I have had to use my iPad or my iPhone. That's why I'm always desperate for help, because what I see on that screen that you just showed me is nowhere near what I see on my iPad or my phone.
It's like the phone.
So
yeah,
that's what I learned too. That the
gets
iPad
very
does
frustrating.
nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I have the PicMonkey app, but really all I use it for is like to upload pictures from my camera roll really easily. I'll go to the PicMonkey.
Yeah, I think.
But you can't actually do any editing in it.
Yeah, so I think that's what I tried to download when you guys said you had PicMonkey, and it says I get it for 2 weeks, and then I have to pay $7.99 a month for it. No, so now I'm thinking, okay.
There's a free.
Okay, so I'll have to cancel out of that.
One app that you may want to look into getting then, if you're going to be using your phone or iPad, is the app Over. Because I know with Over, you can actually do like the boxes and the writing really nice. I don't know if Canva, you would be able to do it on the app, but those two might work a little bit easier. It's just getting that Empower Squad logo over, right? And it has to be a PNG file or it won't come, it'll come block white. So, PicMonkey 101 tutorial today.
I know, right?
That was good. That was helpful. I didn't realize that picmonkey, it's like learning that Instagram you can go on the internet for, like, I didn't realize they
just did it.
So realizing how many apps work better, like Canva. I was doing like Margot in the beginning, doing everything on my iPad and so frustrated. And then you get onto the desktop version and it's like, oh my God, it's so so much easier.
So I actually find IGTV videos, I have used the Instagram.com on my laptop for quite a while for IGTV videos. They upload really fast and they don't necessarily have to be 10 perfect minutes. They give you a little bit more leeway on the web browser. But now it's super cool because they have direct messaging. You can actually do your messaging on Instagram.com now, so that I have, like, in Safari, I have my personal one open, and in Chrome, I have ours open, so that I can literally just go back and forth on my laptop. And it's so much faster than sending messages here, right?
I have a question. You know how a lot of the coaches will just do a rambling and they're talking and do they all, and make it look like they're just out for a walk and they're having the whole conversation with the Instagram world about whatever it is they're talking about? Are they recording that and then putting that into Instagram? Like, how did they do that?
Probably.
Do you know what I mean?
I don't know. It depends. If it's really good video quality, I would say, yeah, they're recording it and putting it into Instagram.
No, like, it's just like, I know that Lauren Fitzgerald, for instance, she's often just walking with her headphones and she's just having a conversation about whatever. Kate Schultz does a lot of videos where she's just talking nonstop, and I just kind of wonder.
Is there writing on it? Like, is it?
No, it just
Probably
literally,
just
and you can
hands-free
see all their.
on Instagram, like when you can just push the record and then.
But I only can do hands-free for 15 seconds.
Oh, I can do hands-free for 15 seconds on my personal one. I can do hands-free for a minute on our Free to Be Girls.
And I can do 15 seconds on my business. That's it. Do you know how hard it is to get anything out in 15 seconds?
No, it's brutal.
So so then you end up trying to keep it under a minute, and then if it's over a minute, it has to go to cut story, and it just seems like so much work where I feel like.
What I do with my cut story is I cut story to a minute. Try doing that, Max, so that it's not 15 seconds. See if it will actually upload 4 of them. Because even though my personal Instagram will only let me do hands-free for 15 seconds, I can upload a minute.
Yeah, I can do that. I can upload a minute. We'll break it into 4 cut stories of. I just wondered if there was this. They just make it look like they're just picking up their phone and they're just chatting away and talking to Instagram without having to do any of the third-party apps to get it on there. So I wondered if there was a trick, because any of my hands-free, or even if I hit record and hold record, I still can only do 15 seconds.
Yeah. There's some weird setting, like you might be able to log out and delete the app and then come back in and log back in and you get a minute, right? There's some sort of weird setting between.
Yeah,
it makes
like
no
I still
sense.
can't add music to my Instagram.
Yeah, she can do it. Oh, you don't have music yet?
No, I deleted it. I've reloaded it.
Yeah.
I can do a minute?
You can do a minute on yours.
I can. I didn't know.
Can you talk really quickly about how you add music in Instagram? Because I don't know how to do that.
There's an actual like when you go to, if you have it, when you go to swipe over on your story, and then, like, say I just put a picture on Maggie, of course. We'll do Maggie because Maggie seems to be the theme.
She's already emeralds. She needs it.
So there's Maggie, right? And then I click on the little.
Yeah, and then hit GIF.
No, I don't go to GIF. It's beside GIF. Mine actually says music.
Oh, I don't have it.
Let me see.
Yeah.
It'd be one of the. Then you're in the same boat.
You see their music beside the GIF?
Max, look up here.
No.
Right here.
It's all blurry.
Yeah,
but oh yeah, no, I don't have it. That.
Right?
Well, that's a bummer.
Yeah, I don't know why. So Jasmine doesn't have it either. It showed up magically one day on mine, and I was like,
it's randomly that I get people.
Is this because I'm close to the US that I got it? And then it was on my personal one too, and I was like, wow, I have music.
Yeah, I have the new gift card and the food orders.
Yeah, I have that too.
No, I don't have the music.
I know that sometimes I had to like update the app or I had to restart my phone, and then all of a sudden that would appear because there were certain things that I didn't have on Instagram that I had to update my app for, that all of a sudden it's there now. But if you've already done that, then I don't know.
And so that means you
Yeah,
don't
it's
have to
fine.
like go into TikTok or something to add your music to your video. You can just use the music on that.
You can, except some of the music is like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
Some of it is 15 seconds. Some of it is, and I find it's different. Like on my personal one, most of the music I get is like 5 seconds. On the Free to Be Girls one, it can be like 10 to 12 seconds. So
Do you know?
I don't use it very often. I would use it more on like a boomerang that I did of my shake, or a boomerang of the workout, but not like my actual workout one, just because there's not any consistency in the amount of time that you get. Yummy, yummy, yummy.
I'm trying to figure
Sing
it
it,
out.
Justin, sing it.
DJ Angie in the house. She's back on her old job.
Yeah, there you go.
Sorry, my bad.
No, it's all good. All good. So yeah, I don't know why it does that. Any other questions?
I'm sorry that Mary Jo, you're missing out on the success starter by 1 month, eh?
No,
I
but
know.
she has 6 months to do it.
No, I know, but
Well, I know, but the test group.
Oh.
I know.
Can someone explain to me success starter?
So
Really?
success starter used to be that in your first 3 months as a coach, if you hit Success Club every single month, you would
That's
get
right.
Success Starter, which then you get the free ticket to Summit and some prizes.
That's right.
But now
Okay.
what they've done is they've changed it to the first 6 months of your business. And it doesn't have to be consecutive. It's just within those 6 months, you need to hit it 3 of the months.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's right.
And it helps with elite ranking too, right? Like if our coaches hit, it helps our elite points as well.
Okay.
What are you showing?
No, I'm gonna send to my friend. Can I send this a lemon one and a fruit one?
No, because I'm gonna run out.
Okay. Yeah, I can.
I actually think I need to up my order to 2 tubs a month. One is
She's
not
addicted
enough.
to the thing. She
Because
just
then I
keeps shooting
started.
it.
Who was I watching? I was watching. It was Lauren. No, someone did a story about
Hydrate.
how they used to drink coffee in the afternoon. I can't remember who it was. And
Sarah
now,
Batiste talks about that. Sarah Batiste
Oh, I
has
don't
talked
know.
about using.
I don't watch a lot of her stories, but now I'll have an Energize mixed with a Hydrate and ice in the afternoon instead of having a coffee.
Will
And
it keep you up though?
nope.
See, I can't drink coffee at night.
Oh, I don't have it at night. I have it at like,
Well, I mean in the afternoon. I don't.
yeah.
I'll have to try.
It doesn't keep me up the same way. And
Mm,
I know
try it.
Angie, because next Monday we can't have, right?
No?
No, we can have this. I'm not going.
Oh, can I have coffee? I
Can I
know.
have coffee?
Yes,
Are you doing
no,
Ultimate
not
Reset
have
next
water.
Monday?
No, I've been reading it. You can't have Energize. It's the caffeine.
Well, I can't. I'm not going 3 weeks with a caffeine headache. So
Well, I can.
that's a rule I'm breaking. So
I
otherwise,
know.
everyone in my house, I'm not going to be drinking. I'm not going to be eating any of the stuff. I'm going to have some caffeine so that everyone in my house doesn't suffer with.
I don't have to
Actually,
move out
funny that we're talking about
after 3
Energize.
weeks.
I had a dream last night that I went over to your guys' house, but I forgot all my Shakeology and Energize at home, and you wouldn't let me have any because you guys lies.
I can totally see you being that way.
You said that, I'm like, what?
I didn't let you have any because
Came
why?
true.
Why would you not allow you to have? Why?
Because you had a limited amount of supplies and you couldn't share.
I wouldn't share. I had a limited amount of supplies. Just saying.
Yeah, that's generally why we carry some extra. I've come to the rescue for a few people with extra goodies, so
Yeah.
it's good.
No, I know.
Listen,
The Energize really gets me. Like right now, I was just like, I don't even know what day of the week it is. So I was like, oh, and I saw the message that you did. I'm like, oh crap. So I come on and I go and do it. But for me, it gets me doing my workout.
Yeah.
And I'm doing the morning meltdown 100 preps because they're super short. But
How long? 5 minutes?
no, they're like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
I did 20. Oh my God. I did a 15-minute, the arm one, the upper one. Oh my God. I'm like, and I've done up to, I think I did up to 30 days before the internet got all fucked up on the cruise ship before I had to stop it. I've done them, but that 15 minutes killed my arms. And I was sweating.
Wait till you do 10 rounds, week 5 upper. Max, did your triceps kill you this week?
No, I found my triceps hurt me more in the first week from the punching.
No, my
I couldn't believe how sore it was, and that was more from the punching.
Oh, I feel that like in my lats and in my, there's a nice sweat mark. That was awesome.
When I did this sample workout the morning after, I'm like, why the hell does my upper back hurt? Like I've never had that hurt
and
ever.
in through the ribs and stuff like that.
I have a question again.
Go for it.
Good, Margo.
I know that I'm like Max and I were talking about doing like an over 50 group or whatever, or getting photos or whatever. What's that?
I want to go. I'm 40. I'm going to be 44.
Oh,
You're not. You're not.
Sorry,
You gotta
you're
be plus or
excluded.
minus 10%.
Yeah, exactly.
So then I can join in July, right?
Yeah.
45? Okay.
But so I had one of the Fitness World, the VP of marketing or whatever or VP of one of the clubs, who was in the group, and she was really participating and seemed interested. And then at the very end, she said, "No, I think I sent you the message because it's not her. She focuses on helping people that are older." And I tried to send her a couple of photos of Sonny Matthews and people that. But do you know, like, of the top 10 coaches, is there anybody that's close to 50? Is that Melissa McCarthy or Melissa?
McAllister.
McAllister.
Yeah.
Do you know how old she is by any chance?
I think she's like 41.
No, I think
No, she's older than that.
Danielle Natoni's 41, not McAllister.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just wondered if there's
Melissa's
any top
closer to
coaches
50.
or
she's
high-level coaches that are really close to or over 50.
What's Christine Dwyer? Lindsay Matway.
Yeah, she'd be up there too.
They're not young.
they're all in their mid 40s, I think.
Yeah. The other thing, Margo, is go to the Beachbody winners because they have an over 50 category.
Oh, I didn't know that. What's Beachbody winners?
The ones that are in the Beachbody champion that go to the summit, that you know how there's the different age categories, like 18 to 29 and 30 to 39,
Okay.
40 to 49, and then above 50.
Oh,
right, that couple that was on stage last year that talked, that
They lost like.
they're like 60 something years old, and they lost how much weight between the two of them?
Like
475 pounds.
Yeah.
oh, okay. You're talking about the one-off people that are in the competition.
Yeah.
It's not okay. I will look. I didn't
But
think about that.
I would send those to her and be like, I don't understand. Like, we're helping people of all ages.
Yeah.
My dad is 75. 6, sorry.
And he lost 33 pounds on the Ultimate Reset.
Yeah, no, I know. I think she's a little bit, another thing she said too was, I guess Fitness World was taken over by an American company, and then it just went straight down into the gutter, and now they're going through bankruptcy and all that stuff. And so part of the whole Beachbody thing for her was that it was an American company, and she didn't want to, so we can't do anything about that. So,
Yeah.
but the age thing, I thought, if I could just have it in my back pocket, some age appropriate success stories or something like that, if I am, because chances are I might be talking to more people that are over 50 who might think this is too young for them. I don't know. I just want to have it available so that if that happens again, I have a backup plan.
Well, and then look at, like, I'm sorry, but how old is Tony Horton? 60,
Yeah.
60.
And he looks.
Yeah, he's like
incredible.
62.
Right?
Forgot about Tony. Yeah, Tony Horton.
Tony
Yeah.
is. Max, you're Tony. Max texting at Summit.
Oh my gosh, that's the funniest story ever. Did you guys hear? So we're walking. That was in Nashville.
I was
Nashville.
there. I mean, I
That was in
was with
Nashville,
you,
and
but
we're walking.
Head down and phone. I'm looking at my phone.
Yeah, walking through the convention center, all of us kind of together, and this guy walks by and like reaches over onto Max's phone and is like doo-doo on her phone, and she goes, "Hey!" And we're like, "Max, that was Tony Horton!"
And then she runs
running.
to get him to take a selfie.
It was so.
And then I almost broke Tamara's nose when Joel jumped into our selfie photo.
Yeah.
Okay, Angie's gonna show.
That's-
Angie has it.
Yeah.
Look at there.
Yeah.
We were taking-
Oh my God, that was.
We were taking.
I literally
selfies,
almost
Joel
broke
jumped
Tamara's
in.
nose there.
It was so awesome.
Yeah.
So FYI, Melissa McAllister is 46. Christine Dwyer is 47.
There
okay.
you go.
There you go.
So Max,
Google that shit.
can you actually send me that photo of you and Tony Horton? Because it just dawned on me too that Tony looks like and has the same kind of personality as Henry did. Henry passed away, but and Sonia loves Henry. Henry owned Fitness World before he sold it to Steve Nash, Fitness World. And they're a lot alike. They have the same types of, they look alike, or that would be really good. If you can.
That
forward
would be
to
if I
me.
could actually find that, Margot. But
Yeah, well,
I'll do my best.
It's in the
You
cloud.
can.
It's like
Yeah, I'm
good
gonna-
to go. So it's in the
Oh,
It
cloud.
was
I can-
2015, right? 2015.
Yeah,
I can
Art was with us. So
I can
That was a
I
fun
can
trip.
send her photos of him on his own, but I just thought that would be a fun one to send, just as an FYI for her. I don't want to
And do
bug
you
her too
lead
much.
with? Do you tell people like that age group like lead with the P90X and what Beachbody is? Like I always
Well-
find that really helps when I talk about P90X because everybody knows P90X
Yeah.
or Tony Horton.
Yeah, that's how I start. That's how I tell even in that little video that I did in the group, I said I started with P90X when I had my daycare at home. And I say I started when I was 20 teaching fitness and then went on to the P90X when it was available. But anyway, I go back to that all the time. And whenever I talk about Beachbody, I always go P90X to people my age because they know what that is. So, okay, I'll do more research on it then, just to have it available.
yeah,
And
of course.
I forgot about good old Tony. Even Carl Deichler, she would also.
Yeah.
Anyway, she's not responding to my messages anymore on Facebook. So first of all, I have to say, Sonia, we can
Don't
still be
ghost me.
friends. I know you
Hey, don't ghost me.
don't. Yeah, exactly.
Because I think Carl's our age, Margot.
Carl Deichler is our age. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Max,
Okay.
put it in Google.
Thank you.
GTS, Google that shit.
I already knew that I Google everything.
Yeah. My number one Google thing is usually, what time is it in?
Yes, I know.
What time is it in? So if I want to book a call with Ashley, what time is it in Dakota?
Yeah. I've saved that on my like world alarm clock
Yeah.
a lot of the time. Like, oh look, Vancouver time. Or
Yeah,
look,
exactly.
South Dakota time.
Yeah, so we don't get lost.
Exactly. Who else has questions, stuff we can go over, stuff they're excited about?
I have a question.
Mhm.
So I have a girl that I'm talking to, and she was just kind of asked me, I sent you the message, but if she should sign up as a discount customer, and then she asked, do I have to pay monthly, yearly? And I just don't know exactly what to send her, what to tell her. And then she said, what does the 25% include, and how does that all work? Otherwise, is the other one for the 180 like Canadian yearly fee to stay active? And she was just wondering about all that. So what would you kind of send her way to
So
best?
I generally would say to someone who's asking about discount coach, I would say I recommend you start as a coach, because with that coach title often comes more accountability.
Yeah.
And then I would go into saying, if you find that you're not using the discount, then we can always cancel the coach part and you will forever stay my client.
Mhm.
I would let them know
That's a
that
good
it's
way.
the exact same price for a client and a coach getting started on the basic package.
Okay.
Any of the upgrades, it's actually cheaper for a coach because you're getting 25% discount on the upgraded product, right? So that it is cheaper.
Already on the first purchase.
On that first purchase. So if they're just doing a basic package, it's exactly the same price for a customer coach. And I would let her know that moving forward as a client, everything that she purchases is 100% up to her.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's a 186. Any sort of monthly thing or every few months is completely up to her. In 1 year's time, her fitness platform will renew. As a coach, there is a monthly fee, and it's kind of like your Costco membership. If you're going to use the Costco membership and shop there, then it's worth it. If you're not going to use it, then we cancel it, and you're my client forever. But I would recommend getting started as a coach because of extra accountability.
What I'm thinking of what I would do would be say that to her and then be like, hey, would you mind if I opened up a share cart for you? I can kind of load everything up for you, and then you can review it that way. Then you know the prices and what you're getting.
Yeah.
That's okay? That's
yeah,
good?
For sure.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
I'll do that today then. Perfect, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. I just let people know right off the bat. Like, I had about 2 or 3 ladies that signed up as coaches in March because they got the 10 rounds.
And as
I did not want to sign them up as a customer.
It was not open to customers.
And then them have to pay a digital release to get 10 rounds. So I signed them up as a coach, and I said, look, if you use the products regularly, it makes sense for you to stay as a coach because you're going to get a discount. If you're finding you're not using it, we're just going to fill out the form, cancel the coaching part, and you'll remain my customer forever.
Okay. Yeah,
and then I usually joke with them and say, unless you hate me and you change to another coach, which isn't going to happen. Like, I usually try and make it light with them. But that part I usually do through voice messages or video messages.
She's pretty close to me. Like, I know this girl like pretty good, so it'll be easier to explain it to her.
Mm-hmm.
And also, you can say that if she wants to have a side gig, she can make money too.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and I think I would go into that. She just is having her personally, she has a son that is in critical health condition, so I'm just trying to make things super simple for her because she's very busy, and I just want to have her to give some time to herself because she's
yeah. So then you would make sure that you schedule a follow-up with her, like, let me know when you get your package, and then it would be 2 weeks. How are you enjoying the Shakeology? Because for someone that's in a situation like that, the Shakeology is going to boost her immune system, but maybe it's going to be that quick meal on the go that is making sure she's getting her nutrients in, and she finds that it is really valuable to have as she's driving to and from appointments or whatever it is, right? In that full life. And you could touch on that. So 2 weeks after she gets it, are you enjoying? Do you want to continue with the Shakeology and the discount? And then if she doesn't, then you send her the form, the coach cancellation form, and you say, just fill this out, and they'll cancel that coaching part. So you're not charged the 20.
Okay.
And she doesn't have to phone and get the money back and this and that.
No, okay.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to ask. Where would you find that coach cancellation form? Because I'm kind of in the same boat as Jasmine right now. Just in case. I'm
going to use Max's acronym.
Google that shit.
I'll Google.
Literally, all you have to type in is Beachbody coach cancellation form.
And then
it's going to be the first one that pops up.
Okay.
Right. Just the same. It's the same as if you have a customer that, one of our coaches on our team, and many of you probably haven't met Liddy. She is a nurse. She works 4 nursing jobs. She's just drained right now, right? Completely drained.
No sleep.
So she was messaging me the other day about customer coach change forms. So when you have come across someone that is linked to another coach and you want them as your customer, they can't be a coach. You want them as your customer, literally type into your Google search bar, Beachbody customer coach change form. And it will just pop up. It's the first one that will come up.
So I have a question I asked you about before, but that lady that I was talking to that is a coach, but she is disconnected from her team completely and hasn't really been a big part of coaching. She said she would like to cancel her coaching and then switch under me. She'll just be a client for the 6 months?
6 months, and then she can re-sign up.
Okay. So she pretty much just I have to send her the coach cancellation, her the same paperwork. Okay.
So you would send her the coach cancellation form first.
Yeah.
Make sure that she lets you know it's canceled. Then you send her the customer coach change form. She can switch to you.
Okay.
And on her coach cancellation, I think it might give a date of when she could rejoin.
Okay.
But you would just want to keep track of the 6 months because they will not let you do it anything more than.
And they get
it has
angry.
to be 6 months.
Yeah, because they don't want you hopping around and stuff or
Exactly.
whatever. Yeah.
Exactly. So get her to cancel, get her to switch to you, and then in 6 months she can rejoin.
Okay.
Half this team did that.
Yeah.
Right? Margo and I all had to do that
Yeah.
Now we're all
to
Empower
make it to
Squad.
Empower Squad.
Empower Squad, check us.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta
We're on
run,
a good
guys.
No, that's
So I'm
totally fine.
gonna-
I don't know if
Can we get a picture?
Yes, we
Oh,
lost
yeah,
Margo.
Photo.
I'll have to tag
Oh,
Ghost
Margo.
Margo as a picture. So. All right. Have a beautiful Sunday. Max, we're coming your way. We're going to go to Mission first, drop off Christina,
Okay.
and then come your way.
Okay, so
From the
approximate
window.
time, just because I got to get a run in. So just
maybe
give me a gen. Oh, okay, great. I
Yeah.
should be able to
Yeah,
get a
no,
run in
it's
before
late
3.
afternoon.
Yeah, it's late afternoon.
Yeah, I do have my family coming for social distancing backyard thing, so I'm not sure what time that is. So I'll let you know if it may just be a quick hi for you
Fine.
to look at what you need to. I'm
Yeah.
not sure what the timing is for that.
Okay.
Okay,
Sounds
bye
good.
guys.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.